random. Um, so today I'm going to talk about routines. I have been watching some other vlogs and just trying to think about how can I be the most productive over the summer. And then I have come up with several different routines I'd like to try throughout the day because I haven't been doing my exercises the way that I want to. I really love the elliptical, and I have an elliptical right next to my bed. We took it out of the dining room, and I have it in my bedroom, and it stares at me every single morning, and I still don't use it um, the way that I think that I should. And so I'm sure there's maybe some other people like that. I don't know, but I have found that every time I started a routine, this is how it went. So I first started on Monday, and I thought, okay, I'll break it up into different blocks. I'll make it super productive, and I'll make sure I get this done and this done and this done. I made it through the very first block where I took care of the dogs in the morning. I did some chores. I ate some breakfast, had some water. I wanted to make sure I was drinking enough water. And then block 2 came, and I was really tired, and I took a nap. So I didn't even make it through the second block. And then I got up and I thought, okay, well, so I took a little nap because I didn't get a lot of sleep that night. Because of course my sleep schedule's off with summer and everything. And I thought, okay, well, I'll just keep trying to move forward and then get some other things done. It just didn't work. So I thought, well, maybe I have too many blocks. I think I had about 12 blocks and an hour each one. I did get in some of my elliptical time. And so the next day I tried cutting that in half. Same kind of thing happened. I didn't take a nap though, so that's good. And then, yeah, it just didn't work out. And I've tried to do routines like that that are pretty scheduled throughout my day several times in my life, and it just never seems to work out. And it seems to be difficult even when I'm following a school schedule. I just like to have that fluidity of where the day takes me and what I feel like doing. And also in school, we have to stick to going to certain specialists, but I really love the children driving their own learning. And so while I touch on each of the subjects and I follow that kind of a guideline, I also like to allow for a little bit of flexibility. And I realized I wasn't allowing the same flexibility in my own life, especially in the summer. And I just don't like schedules. I don't know what it is. I just don't. I don't like rigid schedules. It just isn't working for me. And so maybe you're like that too. But what I have found is, okay, I do have a checklist of things I want to do that day. But on my checklist, I tend to over plan on what I want to do. So I try to make my over planned list and then realize that it's okay if I don't get to everything, because then I get really down on myself. So if I don't get everything checked off the list. So instead, what I've been doing is I do have a set of chores that I have to get done every day. And our whole household has something like that. I live with my sister and my daughter. And so we each have our chores that we have to get done, and we plan those out accordingly. And then I do have certain things I want to get done with school coming up in the fall, but I'm trying to allow myself some flexibility to get those things done. So I found that for me, setting a very rigid schedule is not good. It's not productive for me. It's really great for kids when they know what they need to do because they need that consistency and routine. But as I've grown into an adult, I really like that creativity that I can just kind of run with something I want to spend a little bit more time on. So I've been learning a lot about JavaScript and Captivate, which are some programs to hopefully make some games for my kids at school come the fall. And then I had a request from a TPT to alter one of my products. And so I thought, well, it's not a very good product. I mean, it was great, but I would really love to redo the font. And so I'm working on redoing the font and trying to make it better. So I have found that although I might not have a super strict schedule, that I'm actually pretty productive because I'm working on the things I want to work on. And I am making sure that in between activities, I am still getting up and having my water. I'm still getting up and getting on my elliptical for 20-minute chunks. And that seems to make me feel a lot better, and I'm still getting more done. So I still have in my mind that I need a schedule in my head. So I might change in the future. I'm not really Sure. So, what do you guys use? Do you use a checklist? Do you follow a pretty strict schedule? Do you kind of know what you need to get done for the day and then work around that? That's kind of what I've been doing. Let me know. I'd like some hints and tips because I'd like to be the most productive I can be, but at the same time, I want the flexibility to just enjoy my summer. So, let me know what you're doing, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye.